Well, hello everyone. It's me. This is different from what I normally do, as you can tell. I don't have to explain myself, but I'm going to. I'm taking a break from dolls right now because I'm burnt out, and also I have a design in my head for something to build, and I don't know how to do it yet. It's gonna take me a bit to figure out all of the everything behind it. But anyway, I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and I figured since I'm not doing dolls right now, why not? You know? So we're gonna be recreating a Bob Ross painting. I have not painted in a hot minute. I've done watercolor paintings, but that's different. It's been a hot minute, so this might be terrible, or it might be just fine. I don't know. I hope my editing on this is okay. I've never edited anything like this before. I have two camera angles, this one and that one. That one makes weird noises, which is why I don't use this camera for my normal stuff anymore. So, also, I should move this closer to me so that you can hear me. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, let's go. Boop.
Hi, I'm Bob Ross, and for the next 13 weeks, I'll be your host as we experience
13
the joy
weeks.
of painting. I think each of us, sometime during our life, has wanted to paint a picture. I think there's an artist hid in the bottom of every single one of us. And here we will try to show you how to bring that artist out, to put it on canvas, because you too can paint almighty pictures. Each week we'll use the same colors, we'll use the same equipment. So if you have your brush and palette ready next week, you can paint right along with us. I'd like to go over some of the equipment that we'll use before we start. The brushes that we use. I'll be using very large 2.5 inch and 1 inch
Okay,
natural
but your
bristle
canvas
brushes.
is like, and
Now,
mine
these
is
are
like,
natural bristle. Be sure
so
you don't start with a
I think we're
nylon
good.
brush.
I think I have this.
We'll use an almighty palette knife.
I don't have one of those. Can I
This
use my
is much
teeth?
different than the traditional palette knife. It is
that
not
right?
thin and flimsy. It's a firm palette knife.
Your mom's a firm palette knife.
Fantastic things happen. Let's go over the colors that we'll
Okay.
use. We're going to start out here with titanium white,
Wait.
phthalo green,
Okay,
Prussian blue.
we're gonna do that real quick. Also, this palette is just a plate with a damp paper towel on it, because that acrylic paint dries really, really fast. So if you put it on a damp paper towel, that keeps the moisture in it so that it doesn't dry out. I don't know about you, but I think I have too much green. That's I got it on my carpet. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna give this a good old spritz with some water.
So let's do it. Let's
Sounds
paint
good.
a picture right here. And we're going to start with a big brush, and we're going to cover the canvas with a thin layer of magic white. All we want is a nice, even, thin coat of paint here.
Sounds good.
There we go.
I got water in mine.
Just cover it nice and even.
I sure did.
You also need
Maybe
an
I will
almighty
go in
easel when you're
with
doing
white
this.
paint. I don't know. I don't need to do this, but I feel like I should. You know, I feel like I should. Covered in white. Not necessary, but I did it
You
anyway.
need an easl that will hold your canvas
Just for
very
you,
firm
Bob.
and allow you to use these big brushes.
It's on the floor. So,
Okay. When you're using a large brush like this, it really doesn't take too long to cover your canvas. Now let's take a little bit of cad yellow here, and I think today we'll do a
gonna use my arm.
Maybe
Yellow.
we're walking through the woods. And so let's start right here with a little bit
Through the
of
woods.
cad yellow with just the least little touch of phthalo green in it. And we'll add a little bit more of the green color, and we'll begin making little X's. Just like so.
Green around.
Just work that around. Already
way
we
around?
begin to have a light source in this painting.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, then we'll clean
Definitely.
the brush again. Add just a little bit of titanium white right here in the center.
Hold on. I wanna blend this in a bit better. With the green. This right here. Blending with acrylic versus oil, completely different. Completely different.
Just a little. And we'll begin working outward.
White.
Ah! There. I learned this fantastic technique from a wonderful man that I think all of us had enjoyed for many, many years on TV, Bill Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
And Bill taught me this many years ago, and it is the most fantastic way to paint that you've ever seen. So
Is it?
join us. Have some fun.
But that's... Do you hear that? Am I insane? Is there a cat in my window?
Now the Prussian blue is
Ouch.
100 times
Sorry.
stronger than the crimson.
Can add in a little bit more white.
So use just a little blue and a lot of crimson.
No.
Here we're going
Okay.
to begin pushing in basic tree shapes.
Can't argue with Bob Ross.
Bend the brush. Bend the brush. Make those little leaves and branches just pop right out
Okay.
at you. There
Crimson.
it comes. This is your world, your creation.
Interesting.
Let's put a little one right here.
I'm scared.
And maybe we'll just put some little grassy areas coming down through
Bob,
here.
I'm scared. Do I want a different brush for this? I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking.
Maybe over here on this side.
I didn't mix up enough paint, Bob. Hold on. This isn't your problem, but I'm gonna project it onto you. I haven't painted in years. And I never did landscape. That was the other thing, is that, like, I have always wanted to do landscape stuff, but I was always kind of scared of it, because I've never done it before.
And there's no secret to this. Anybody can paint.
Agreed.
Anybody can paint. All you need is
Paint.
a dream in your heart, a little practice.
A little bit of cheese.
Let's put some trunks in these trees.
Ah!
And for that, we'll take a little bit of Van Dyke Brown.
Van Dyke Brown. What does that look like?
And let's just lay in some basic trunks here.
Oh.
There we go.
I don't know if I like that, but that's okay. I don't have to like it. It was fun to do, so.
And maybe we'll put a little limb right here,
Okay.
like so. Maybe some little something right there. There we are. Okay. Now this little fellow over here, he needs a trunk too.
Oh.
So we'll put one right in here.
I see.
Now we'll highlight these, and we'll take a little bit of white and a touch of brown mixed together. And remember where your light source is. So this tree will highlight right here.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me clean up my brush. Yeah! This is what we wanted. Remember where the highlight should go. You little genius, you. Be my own cheerleader. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yes. Okay. Woo!
Maybe a few little indications up through here.
Stupid.
Now comes the fun. Now we can begin putting all the
I'm
beautiful
already
leaves
having
and stuff
fun.
on this and
What do you
just
mean?
really make it come alive. Our light's coming through here, so we want this side of the tree to be a little brighter than the other side. All right.
Are you sure?
And then we begin pushing thousands of little leaves
Oh, I see
over
what you're
here.
doing.
Just
Okay, I apologize in advance. I may have lost some of my footage for the painting. So. Sorry about that in advance. But there's not much I can do.
and look at that. In just a matter of a few minutes, we have a beautiful tree.
Having fun.
maybe.
Ooh.
All the little creatures are out here. They're all
Never
playing
met
in the
one.
bushes and stuff. This is where they live, in all these bushes. Okay, let's put something on this side now.
Are you sure? Have you talked to them?
This little bush here.
Have you delivered them their mail?
Just let your imagination run wild. Let your heart be your guide.
Thanks.
Just gonna take the knife and let this path
Okay.
sort of just wander right down through here.
I don't have a knife, but I'm gonna go in from this
There
direction.
we go. Just let him wander around, play, and have fun. Okay. There, we got us a nice little path.
Okay.
Now we need to highlight that path, so I'll take just a little bit of
Make
white,
it different color.
and we'll just take and barely touch the canvas here. Just enough so we can highlight where the sun's sparkling through here. There. See how easy that is? Let that paint break.
I wasn't watching, but yes.
Maybe it came a nice little rain. Those little puddles. You know, after it rains, you always have little rain puddles. Okay. See how easy it is to do? Now,
Are you sure?
very gently, we'll come across this way. See how easy that is? Okay. A few more little water lines in there. Just let them happen. Let's have a happy little tree right in here. So I'm gonna start with the Van Dyke brown, and we'll make his little trunk here.
Okay.
There he goes.
Before I do that,
Boop, boop, boop.
I don't like the areas that I've left kind of just bare. So I'm gonna go in with a bit more yellow probably. I'm gonna get a different brush actually. Also, palette knives are a thing. Well, I got paint where I didn't want it, but that's okay. Maybe I can put a tree there. Maybe the tree that he's putting in right there, I'll make it so it goes across right there. So I'm gonna make it stem from right about
There. Now,
I think right here.
and we'll give him some little leaves, and we'll use some more of the alizarin crimson, touch of Prussian blue. Okay, and we need dark in order to show light. So first we'll put some dark on here.
I'll make this go down a
Put some
little
happy
bit.
little leaves here and there.
Yeah. Beautiful.
When we see you next week, I hope you have your almighty easel set up, cad yellow, and permanent red. Only 8 colors that you need. Okay, now let's put some highlights on this pretty little tree right here.
This to be darker.
I use just a little touch more of the
Hold
permanent
on, I
red in
don't
this one,
have
so
it
he'll
yet.
stand out a little more. Nice little bushes and stuff happening right in here. There we go. This painting's far enough along, we'll just sign this rascal. And I sign the painting with a script liner brush, a little bit of oil, and I use red paint, but whatever color you prefer. Okay. And we'll just sign that rascal. I hope you've enjoyed this painting. Next week, we're looking forward to seeing you. We hope you have your brush ready, a dream in your heart that you want to put on canvas. And join us right here for the joy of painting. And you too can build fantastic pictures. You can take them from here and put them on there.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it. Doo-doo. Boop. It's not my favorite thing I've ever made. That's okay. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I wanted to do this for so long, so again, I'm not a painter. This isn't like what I do regularly. Well, that was very fun. Thanks, Bob, for helping me along that. I'm gonna put some of this paint back. What do I want to leave you with? In this age of people learning how to love themselves, which is a fantastic movement, and I'm very grateful that I live, very grateful that I'm alive during this movement. I think we're forgetting something, though, in relation to that. I think we're forgetting that we should learn how to tolerate ourselves first. I think it's really hard if you have really negative feelings towards something to learn how to love it, like, immediately. Like, you're given that idea and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna learn how to love it. I think we have to learn how to tolerate things first. Like, feel neutral about it, and then then you can learn how to like it, whatever it may be. But if you can view it as tolerable, that might be a little bit easier. So, I'll see you in the next video. The next video is going to be different too, I hope. I'm having some struggles with my technical things, as you can probably tell. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you're all safe and doing well. Alright. Bye! Cool. I need to wash these.